make sure something I probably should have checked a second ago. Okay, so yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, I think I should be live now. Let me open Twitch on my phone really quickly. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit a button, I guess, so that way I'm not just on that screen and it's gonna autoplay some videos. But yeah, should be back up. Copy. But yeah, it's been a while since the last stream. I had a surgery. I got my wisdom teeth removed, so I haven't been streaming since then. As it was kind of a bit hard to talk for the first few days, and then whenever I was able to talk, I just wanted to rest and stuff, make sure that I was good to come back. I would have streamed last night, but I kind of wanted to see that new Justice League that came out, which I still haven't seen, because but I was like very confused at the beginning. I was like, you know what, I probably should go back and watch the Batman versus Superman, so I went back and watched it, although I watched the Ultimate Edition, which I hadn't seen. I haven't watched Batman vs. Superman since its release, so I was just like really confused within like the first 3 or 4 minutes of the film. So I went back and watched it yesterday and today actually as well, because it was quite long. It's like 3 hours. I think the Justice League was 4 hours, so I'll be watching it over the next few days. But yeah, I believe I did everything, so yeah, I can just finish exploring. But yeah, I've been wanting to get back into this game. I've been quite bored, just like sitting around doing nothing. So I've been kind of wanting to get back into Fire Emblem, as I did enjoy what I've played in the game so far. I forgot to set up the other part of my setup that I do when I stream. Yeah, I'll just walk around for a bit while I talk. So yeah. That's kind of just the stuff I've been doing. I did get Mario Rabbids. It was on sale. So yeah, another Mario game. Might stream it in the future. I still haven't touched it. I don't know. I could play it on my own. I very rarely play games on my own. I mean, I got the gold edition since it was only like $4 more than the standard whenever it was on sale. I'm not sure if it's still on sale or not. I haven't heard anything about the game other than it's like XCOM, and I've never played XCOM before. Can't walk back here, I guess. So, yeah. And then later today, I do plan on streaming some Animal Crossing. As it's been a while since I've played on my island, on stream at least. I checked it the other week. I was going to play on my birthday, but I decided to do Demon's Souls instead a few weeks ago. Yeah, I hadn't forgot that, but it's fine.
Good deal.
That's so.
Yeah, just kind of walk around a bit and look at things. There is kind of in the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish exploring. As I've talked to everyone and stuff already. Connecting. Oh yeah, it's connected to the internet.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up group tasks, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instruction each month, your students may come to you with a question. They will be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a
Skill
lecture,
points.
it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals. Students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Students study on their own and gain earn skill experience according to their skill levels. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter a student's goals at any time using the goals menu.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, Some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, the student will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat art.
A student's goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
As students improve from instructing personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept these or their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths of your own choosing. Okay, so things are becoming complicated a bit. Hopefully this isn't as complicated
How
as
motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes. To help cultivate their motivation, I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try your best to motivate everyone, so that they, in turn, will try hard with their assignments and activities.
You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with their students around the monastery.
At the Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your performance. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another.
Have you heard about the certification exams? They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier, and those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. Okay, so that seems to be everything here. Okay, so... Okay, so... I'm thinking, yeah, Emblem wants to do axes. Okay, you can kind of tell which ones people are going to want to increase based on their default. Plus their ranking as well. That's another sign. Reason. Doesn't want to study that. Heavy armor. Authority. Yeah, this one's gonna increase the most. Professor expertise. Oh, that helps it increase more. That's kind of interesting. Okay, everyone somewhat likes me at least. I think I'll just auto-instruct this time. Oh, do they not like me anymore or something? I guess this means their motivation, not their friendship level. I think that's what the bar means. So yeah, I guess that's fine. That, like their motivation just probably went down a bit, but I guess that makes sense because they studied. Or it just went back to like normal motivation. Because they just studied.
Question for you.
Such interesting ideas you seem to have, Professor, but tell me this. What would you do if we were given the task of teaching a subject that you yourself did not understand?
Understandable.
So I do my best to explain. Motivation increased.
You seem not to like me for some reason. I do not have any issues with you.
You don't have issues with me, but I have plenty with you. Let's just do our assignment, okay?
All right. I will do what I can. We make a good team. This is an admirable result.
We are not a good team, but we did well enough.
Perfect. Score points between the two have increased. Received lots of gold. Received smithing stone.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
It's not too bad.
Thanks.
Didn't mean to do that. Guess I have unlocked this. I mean, the durability on everything seems okay, at least. Oh yeah, that's items that have too many items. Stats. Okay, so this is kind of like the Thieves Guild thing in Persona, I think, where you can see what other people chose to do that day. Yeah. Month's recruiting popularity. Activity participation. Gift recipients. So successful certification exams. Most deployed. Dog and cat gift recipients. So yeah, I guess it's just battle. Auxiliary battles. Auxiliary battles are not available. How often you can battle is limited by your activity points indicated at the top of the screen. Normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see the spirits of those who perish on other players' battlefields. They are more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in the shade indicate an area where many enemy units have fallen. You can collect items that were dropped by the Vanquish. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where many allied units were lost. They can impart blessings such as experience or restored equipment durability. I think I already did the Red Canyon Dominance. So, this is the only one I can do. Practice bout with the Knights of Saros. Set up to simulate real battlefield conditions. Reward gold. Practice battle. White Clouds, Chapter 2. Familiar scenery.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask. After you hire a battalion, you'll need to decide who will lead them. Battalions can contain soldiers like mages and monks who don't fight with weapons. Be sure to think carefully about who would benefit most from the support of battalion soldiers and their specific skills.
Use inventory menu to assign battalions to your units, granting them 3 stats like attack or hit rate. These stats grow further as a battalion gains experience fighting alongside you.
When you deploy a battalion, you can utilize its special gambit in battle. If a gambit is successful, your enemy will be severely shaken.
Units hit by gambits will be rattled. Rattled units cannot move, use gambits, or benefit from battalions, and suffer a 10% penalty to all stats.
Joining forces with a nearby ally is a surefire way to enhance your effectiveness.
When a gambit is used on an enemy within attack range, one or more of your units will become a gambit. The might and hit rate of the gambit will increase based on the number of units participating and their support levels. Okay, so pilots need to. Okay, I think that's fine. So yeah, I wanted to check this just to see all of these spots where people have died and things like that. So yeah, it seems like that's where... I think that said that's where enemy units died, and then... I think someone died here. So... quite a few enemies as well. So I think the best plan is just to try to do it defensively here, get like some of the weaker people inside of here, along with like Edelgard. I guess she's not here. Oh yeah, she's here. So get like Edelgard and some other people here, just in this back area, as well as a thicket if possible. But looks like the enemy might get thicket terrain, and then maybe try to push here and then try to get around behind them. I think that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Okay, so yeah, I think everyone can be here. Okay, so let me go ahead and save. I'm going to save file. Rout the enemy. Bios are at a wall. Okay. So can people die here? This is my question, really. Yes, I'd rather not have that happen. You can't shake the living of an ally falling in battle. Looks like this place is under some sort of protection. Must be obtained. Time return replenished by 7.
Battle.
Okay, so this one is reason, right? So that means that they'll be more healing. So I'll keep them in the back there.
I will get the victory.
I will prevail.
Oh no.
Put me in there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's my cue.
There, I think that's good.
As you wish.
Maybe do this.
Saw it coming.
Miss.
I won't
D
forget all
plus.
I've learned. Allow me to demonstrate. You
Got the
fought
crit.
well.
Well, that means I can push up in the second. Okay. So that's really good. Nice.
Should I have held back? Another step forward.
Okay. So.
You're weak.
Nice. 95 is a chance to hit. That's good.
For Lady Edelgard. This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
I think that would be best. Nice double hit.
I will remove you! One more success.
Just like that. I've got many skills, you know.
Not that great of a position to be.
went overboard.
That's... I was wondering if I could heal them.
Not so fast!
It's fine.
That is that.
Always getting stronger.
One step at a time.
Hit level 3 violent, or not, Vanguard.
Witness my power.
What a jump!
I can fight through anything.
Got a trading lens.
The mark of nobility.
Okay.
Can't get
Nice.
ahead of myself. Weak.
Both missed.
That
Air
won't do
turret
it
and
all.
Edelgard. Italian level up. So yeah, this plan kind of backfired, so I'm just trying to get everybody back. Group.
Think this through.
I mean, as long as this...
Now you know your limits. You fought well.
Nice. Okay.
Whoa.
Not too bad
Yeah,
there.
it worked. Pretty good, don't you think?
Looks like an intense battle took place here. We found something next to one of the fall. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so I think that's all of the battle areas. I don't think anyone fought back here. Don't really have a reason to, so... Yeah.
It's still raring to go.
That's a good idea.
Hardly worth my time. Any experience is worth having.
Yeah.
The splendor of nobility.
Don't crit.
This
Hey.
was beneath me.
Pilot MVP again. Really? I thought it wouldn't be her. Dang, I was so close to getting the other two items. Sure, it's fine. If you want to see that. Already gone over that. Today's instruction is about to begin. Choose your method of instruction. I think I'll do it auto. Saint Nicholas today, there will be a hymn recital in the cathedral where you participate. Sure.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Odds when the three of you were significantly stronger. The three of you gained a significant amount of faith experience by looking at a significant amount of authority experience.
We make a good team. This is an admirable result.
We are not a good team, but we did well enough.
Perfect score points between the two increased. Received 1000 G. Received within 75. Lots of skill level up.
I won't forget all I've learned.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Seems simple enough.
Not a total waste. Let's put this to the test.
I'd never have learned this back in my room. I'm a quick study.
I work to grow.
Nice. Okay. Those who select to lead seminars will instruct others in their areas of expertise. Higher skilled instructors grant more skill experience to those who attend. People choose to attend seminar based on how well the subject matches their skill goals. Those with high motivation are more likely to attend. That one gets 5, that includes Byleth. Well, that one only gets 3. Footing Byleth, 4, footing 4 footing, so. I think this set it.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
You learned the level authority, or level 2 authority. Motivation of attendees increased by 50. Mercedes' birthday.
Thank you so much.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Okay, so I guess the only thing to do is the mission. So yeah, this is the Red Canyon dominance. Your students have received their first assignment. They are to accompany the Knights and Sailors to the Red Canyon in order to help strike down a group of bandits. This will be their first real battle. Okay, so yeah, things went well last time, so I'm guessing things are probably going to be fine. Red Canyon Dominance, White Clouds, Chapter 2, Familiar Scenery.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
Press the ZL button near player face to trigger Divine Pulse. At the end of battle, Divine Pulse is immediately charged. Okay, so everyone's gonna be in, right? Yeah, okay, so... Let's check the map, actually. Kinda hard to navigate this. The joystick? Okay. So, look like we will be able to move forward. Pretty large map. Looks like our end goal is to get to these chests. Or that one. Any more than that? Oh, you could just go straight to it, though. There's a healing tile, where the boss is, Coastless. Everything else is just, or everyone else is just a thief, I'm pretty sure. That's where an ally has died, so I need to be careful, as if anyone dies, that's going to be permadeath. Okay, so Violet's in the back. That's this. Okay, so thicket, just a small one though. It seems like there's some terrain that's difficult to traverse, but there's not that much defensive terrain outside of the thickets. And there's only like one tile as well, so our goal is going to be to probably get Edelgard here, and then get a bunch of ranged people in the back to try to use her as bait, basically. She can take hits. And should be able to take out these two with the iron axes. And then after that, trying to get to here, these two tiles. Okay, so I don't want to do too much prep.
So this is the Red Canyon, a ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
Yeah. So I think she's referring to this.
I will prevail. Stay focused.
Training axe.
Oh no.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Put me in there.
That's my cue. I will get the victory.
As you wish.
Battle.
Skill level up, master skill.
I've mastered this art.
Ability HP +5. Okay. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. should be enough, yeah.
Your defeat was inevitable. One step at a time. Regrettable, but there was no other way. Let the lesson begin!
Violet's was a crit.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
You're making me look bad.
Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit annoying. What's their range? Is their range the red? I think so. Okay. Humans. Okay, I didn't realize I was gonna bring her to the front.
You fought well. Another step forward.
Okay, that's still not that great of a position.
Unexpected.
Should be able to take them out. Yeah.
Well, how was that? A great help.
They didn't go for it. Say the strat is slightly dependent on luck, but I think it should be fine.
I can fight through anything. So shameful. How could I fall like this?
Well, okay, so... Okay, so... That's how that works. I guess I read that
Oh
one.
no.
Got him! I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
I can fight through anything.
I will prevail.
Battle?
Well done.
I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Can't streak the vision of my life falling in battle. It feels like this was under some sort of protection.
Greatness awaits me.
Weapon durability restored by 2.
Thank you.
Stay focused.
And then here. Here. And then that spot. Say I need to deal with this first.
You worked hard for nothing. Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Back to the fray.
think something like this would probably be best.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yeah.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
This is our chance.
He missed their gambit.
Right makes might, right? Are all real battles this exciting? Come on, let's get on to the next one.
It's over.
As
Violet
expected.
gets pretty good crits. Chests and doors can be unlocked with the appropriate keys. Move the unit, or with the key next to the chest or door, and they will have the option to unlock it. Units with the lock touch ability can open chests and doors without keys. Hold on a second, I forgot to do something. Probably not going to be first on that, but definitely not going to be last, so that's good. Okay. Oh, I thought the stream ended for a second, looked like it did, but no, that's fine. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm good, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't first. Got second. Wish I could undo that turn, but whatever.
Is that all?
Both missed. Another 14.
Hope this is good for something.
Yeah, the Violet has the key, so I'm gonna get over here.
It's dangerous. Anywhere I can hide.
What did I expect?
That really helped.
I did two. How did that get
For Lady Edelgard.
damage?
I will win. Flame spirit protect me.
Dodge and crit? Okay.
Hard work created this.
You're better
People
than I
and
thought.
beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
that should end well. Got the battle took place here. We found something next to one of the fall.
Oh no.
It all comes down to this.
I missed. Orange bullion.
You can't stop me! I won't go down so easily. Not quite what I was after.
You're making me look bad.
So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Tense battle took place here. He found something next to one of the fall. Saved Iron Bow. Training sword. Otherwise, that would be
So shameful. How could I fall like this?
okay. Should have moved it there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay, so if I go, that one's still in range. Now no enemies in range. It's gonna
I will get the victory.
to attack.
As you wish.
Oh no.
Training sword.
Battle?
Stay focused.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
I will prevail.
that's pretty much as far as I can go without triggering the archer.
Think this through.
Hardly worth my time. This is harder than expected.
It's being obtained. Italian one try flag. Okay, so battle guard. Well, she's already low on HP. That's fine. Even though I didn't get it all the way where I wanted it to go. So the archer wants to get it ahead there.
I will prevail.
You could have at least tried.
It's not too bad. Nice one damage.
That is that. Crack.
Already level 2. Oh, I didn't use that.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake. Ah! Yeah! I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Oh, thanks, overhand gain for full.
It's simple logic. I killed them. What have I done? The blood.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Yeah, it really was the MVP. There with all of the damage output. How much motivation increase?
much.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
Okay.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor? Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there? It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Saros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Units with the crest have special abilities. Each crest is unique. Chapter 3.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Wonder how many there are.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
The Amiibo Gazebo. Yeah, I don't have any Fireball Amiibo. Could get the Byleth one for Smash. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 2,000 G from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activity. I don't think I've spent any of my gold so
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the Church.
I guess that's something that happened. Sylvian's birthday.
Thank you so much.
%, explored. Or no, explored 0% rested. So. Ask for help from a student outside your house, and that person will join you for battles and missions until the end of each month. You can only ask one student for help each month, and that student will not earn any experience.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste? You must try harder from now on.
Things we can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garreg Mach's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
Doesn't seem like there's anything this way.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor? I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
Goodness. My central duty as a noble is to protect the common folk. I abhor those like Lord Lonato, who deliberately shatter the peace. Utterly disgraceful. You have a kind soul, Professor. Now I feel a little sheepish for showing anger and not empathy. I apologize for my impetuousness.
White glove, pure white glove sewn from high quality material. Seems like something the Battle Guard would own.
Ah. Blast. Hey, Teach. There's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
What?
Right, right.
What about... Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone. Ah, right. It is mealtime. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
A lot of people said they were.
Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible. I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying. Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Right. I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
Talk to the cathedral's counselor to learn of the various troubles plaguing the people of the monastery. To help solve them all, you must become close with many different people. Those who struggle with private concerns will sometimes visit the cathedral for guidance. If you have the time, why not offer your keen insight, Professor?
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Seth's little sister.
Hello.
Professor, about this month's assignment. Raising an army against the church? Really? Though it looks like we won't be fighting, it's still quite unsettling. My understanding is that it will all be subdued rather quickly.
Knight's Hall and Stable. Oh, this wasn't open before.
Catherine has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say? Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
I guess.
Best be on your guard.
Okay.
Let's see. After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne. Rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
There was someone top. Oh yeah, there's multiple people up top, so I might as well just stay down here. Okay, so...
What about...
Say, I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds. Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
School of Sorcery books. A textbook from the Kingdom School of Sorcery. Probably belongs to someone who went to that school. I would guess so.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. Have you witnessed any such behavior? If you see anything similar in the future, please inform the perpetrators of their peril.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman!
She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
I think he'll be fine there. Tell to get, or where to go with the map. Insect larva.
What? I desired fresh air. I have a favor to ask.
There's solitude on the battlefield. There are limits to what one can achieve alone. To be stronger, more efficient with the battalion code. Bringing some reinforcement alongside might get an advantage in battle. Try talking to the battalion guildmaster. Smithing stone, a basic smithing material can be used to repair broken weapons.
Hi there!
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Inspiration. The plants of Fodlan are different ones than in Bridget. And people here are unknowing of the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it. Only the goddess is known. Is that factual?
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Hopefully it's a ruined brain blue flowers. Knew I was gonna mess up saying that. I'll go with this. However, the shades of the greenhouse keeper check back after exploring the monastery on a free day.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want?
Okay, so there's people at the bottom, actually.
Right, right.
Hey there.
Let me head this way.
What?
Oh, there's the
Greetings,
beekeeper.
Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdrid Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
basic smithing material can be used to repair weapons.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. I'd have expected you to be more careful, seeing as how you're a professor and all. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
What do you require? Do you want to hire this battalion?
Nice to meet you.
Time to trade Zeros soldiers for
Thank you.
You went to the battalion guild. Track how your battalion, those of others are faring. Total solitude is the true battle.
In the Battalion Guild, you can find various battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Ceres. We're allowed to hire them if we so please, so you should familiarize yourself with the guild whenever you have the chance. Naturally, battalions lose endurance as they fight. If you visit the Battalion Guild in the market, you'll be able to replenish their endurance.
What do you require? Farewell.
Oh yeah, there's still someone over here.
Deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Welcome.
This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Welcome. Come back soon.
What?
I think I'm fine with that kind of stuff.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles. Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well, better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
And more than you would have the chance for all to see. So if I click on these, is it going to cost time, or...? And Ferdinand and Dorothea.
Ah, Dorothea! The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue... I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Ferdinand and Dorothea obtained support level C. I'm guessing this is the cause of
Hello there, Edelgar. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, Tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Minor and Enelgard have attained support level C. Okay.
Say.
There we go. Let's try and get here.
Come to think of it, here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
I don't know. I'll cover any holes in here. It probably belongs to someone who often finds himself in fights. A button that seems to pop off a man's shirt. It probably belongs to someone with a large physique.
Impressive. Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I'd bet.
Even within the Knights of Saros, Catherine is the strongest. By a large margin from what I've gathered. Why not seek her out as a sparring partner, Professor? I have a favor to ask.
And hearing a lot about this place called Abyss lately. The name is unsettling, but I don't really know anything about it. If you have the time, could you look into it for me? Basically, the story is about Abyss. Maybe the traveling merchants who come and go know something about the place.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Even within the Knights of Saros, why not see...
Okay, so that was the same as last time.
Good deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself.
Gained Abyss information. Some insect larvae.
Right, right.
What the?
Guess I'll ask permission. Is this true? Okay, so it's going to assist.
I knew I could count on you.
Abyss, a dangerous area below Garrick Mach that folks tend to avoid. Can't believe such a place has existed right under our noses. I wonder how much the Archbishop knows about this.
That's,
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic.
Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Charles dropped something. Search the monastery and find the form. You should try looking near the captain's quarters. That Charles is not very fine. Hey, it seems I've lost. When you have a medic and you have to look for it. Sketch of the sigil. Drawing of a circle used to activate magic. Probably belongs to someone who's interested in magic. Press.
Way. Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
It's extremely important that professors tend to their own studies as well. If you agree, I'd be more than happy to share my knowledge. You will receive faculty training from law. Select a skill and start training. Note that accepting this quest will expend activity points. Okay, so not at the moment. Flask. Okay, so that's for Geralt.
I can't believe it. This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago. Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seiros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
I can't believe it.
Elven hair chip. Now look at a hair chip that are likely belong to someone who's very lovely gift for most anyone.
Blast. Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Here really quickly.
Thanks for your help.
That was helpful. Feels good, doesn't it? If you come across any more lost items, be sure to find their owner right away. Bit of stuffy. Wooden flask. Use the gift option to increase your support points others by gifting them things they like. A gift will also increase allies' motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return their owners increase support points. As with gifts, allies' motivation will also increase. Okay, so the cathedral. Let me try to return this lost item.
Even within the night, why not? How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Motivation increase. Archer Seek. Is anyone? Someone often find themselves in fights. Found in the School of Sorcery. Okay, now I should be able to return this lost item as well.
Right, right.
What the? Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Just gonna go ahead and make sure that it's saved.
Professor, I feel like... That's not mine. I wonder who it does belong to. That's not mine.
So I guess...
I'm sorry. That just now. I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
So I don't know who went to the School of Sorcery.
If you see anything... I'm sorry to say.
You should spar with me. I know nothing about...
Okay, so there's still the cathedral, which I haven't gone to yet, so... Check here as well.
Here's the story. We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
What's going to happen to Lenato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that. This is...
Maybe Lord Lenato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
Right.
I have a thought. Past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Serra slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
The monastery grounds are far too spread out. Feels like it takes hours to get from one area to another. And no, that's not because I'm getting lost. I'm a fully capable, mature person who never gets lost. What did... Professor. I'd love to catch...
So they don't have a lost item.
I hate when...
No lost item there.
What?
Ah, yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
I'm guessing it would be someone who's a magic user. Maybe here?
Oh, hello. What's this? What's this?
Let's see.
What the?
Maybe they're this way? Best pest. Our practices a complete list of the pests that hurt plants during cultivation. Method of eradication for each. You wouldn't want this herd of bug to be in this greenhouse, that's for sure. Your supply of activity points for construction and exploration is increased. You'll now receive more monthly funds for activities. I've already used them for you.
I've heard why would such... Oh, Professor, a ghost might rise up. Did you find this? Did you find it?
To be honest, thankfully, it's a lost item. Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Okay, so now the only thing that's left is the elegant right hair flip.
Professor, though it looks like my understanding... I'm sorry, but that's not...
Maybe here?
Wow. I'm studying here. Someone lost this?
Thought it belongs to the shifty merchant. Isn't there a blue item over here? Thought I had seen one.
You must try harder.
I think I went to the wrong area. Where I was trying to go. I didn't talk to Sylvie. Or Sylvian, however you pronounce it.
No.
What?
That's not the right spot. And this is where I'm supposed to be.
Goodness. You have a How could you possibly...
Hey, Teach, huh? Are you going along to help?
It's not Claude.
Okay.
Asked everyone there. Asked everyone here. Don't think I asked everyone here.
Hey.
I think I asked anyone here, actually.
Let's see. After how frustrating.
It is a note. I don't recall.
Did I ask about this too, or did I just ask about the book? I think I might have just asked about the book.
Oh. What's this?
Jeez. That's not it.
If you see anything, I'm sorry to say.
Professor, that's not mine.
Come to think of it. Here to try. Huh.
Even with why not see a lost item?
Something. Why would a mine? Unfortunately, you are.
You should spot. I know nothing.
Okay, so there's still one more spot I think would be.
I can't believe this place has. Someone lost.
Of course. As a member of the... Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
So I've already spent some activity, so doing something.
Did you hear? There's news of some kingdom spilling the... Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
That would increase it.
The glory of progress. I simply must thank you, Professor.
It's fun to learn like this, even as adults. How about we get others to join up as well? I'm sure they'll be elated to participate. Advice on page 1, people will approach a counselor with their concerns. Select responses that satisfy them and your support points will increase. Whoa. Okay. So I was not expecting that. Note contents. I'm not going to talk to others. I can talk to birds, horses, and other animals just fine when it comes to people I freeze. Person who submitted this note is not satisfied
Thank you
with their
so much for your help.
Solving other people's problems is difficult. You may not be able to figure out, or you may be able to figure out what they're seeing if you become close enough to spend time alone with them. whenever I go for a walk, I get a strange feeling that someone is watching me. It could be. This note seems to be from Flame. The Flame is satisfied with your response. Don't need to be super zoomed in or anything. Okay, it's Fire Festival. Held once every few moons. So it's pretty important.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Bonds among you three grow significantly stronger. The three of you gain a significant amount of faith experience by the gain significant amount of authority experience. I'm out of activity points, yeah.
I'm a quick study.
Let me ask you something.
I'm trying to win the heart of this girl. There's fancy gifts for everything they tell her at work. You know, the secret to dating tricks I can use to win her heart.
Huh. Is that right?
This birthday. You know, I can just reload the save, yeah. I'll just do that. Because there were a few choices I feel like I could make a bit better, actually. But yeah, there's no way for me to do it endgame, so I just have to exit and go back. It's weird seeing Mario Rabbids in the background. The loading time's not too bad. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. I think I saved before Walla thing, right? Yeah. That was the thing that I saved before. So I'm not too far behind.
Did you hear? The kink spilling. Would you be so kind as to do me a favor? I simply must thank you, Professor.
And then just go to the theater for that quest. Okay, so I wonder if I'll be able to find a partner who understands I don't mean any harm when I flirt with others. Does someone like that really exist? So that's definitely Sylvian. That seems to be from Sylvian. Sylvian is
Thank you
satisfied
so
with your
much for your
response.
help.
There is one. Okay. Being a bit older than everyone else, I want others to rely on me like an older sister. Is there anything I can do to make myself more approachable? Well, I'm fine with that, honestly. I think this was the right choice to do.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not?
I'll keep...
But yeah, they're not my class, I don't really mind. Okay, so now to do this better. Okay, so instruct automatically.
Oh, I see now. May I ask a question, Professor?
Okay. Sorry, but you should probably just skip me. I don't have a question to ask. How could I even think of one?
I guess I could do that. Thanks.
What's birthday? Would you like to buy flowers to celebrate?
Thanks a million.
Vernon would like to speak with you. It's now a good time.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least. She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house. Evenly matched? Me? With her? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence. Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me. You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper. Here we go! 2 at once? That's... well, it will be fine. I can't do it. It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Pilot and Ferdinand's support level is now C. Their motivation is also increased. You're curious to know how Dorothea is going for a visit.
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that? You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever. You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? The thought hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Dorothea's support level is now seen, and motivations also increase. So Rin's birthday. I'll go Rin's birthday.
Thank you.
Rin's love the birthday flowers.
You seem not to like me for some reason. I do not have any issues with you.
You don't have issues with me, but I have plenty with you. Let's just do our assignment, okay?
All right. I will do what I can.
Satisfied, Ferdy? Then you can take care of reporting our results.
I am sorry. I was not focused. I was too distracted wondering why Dorothea hates me.
Good. Support points between the two increase to 500 G received. Smithing stone. Sorry.
My efforts were not in vain.
It's starting to take shape.
As long as it makes me stronger.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
It's all becoming clearer.
Twice the rewards, which is level 10. I imagine this is not ending very well. But I'll try it. Battle in the Forest, White Clouds, Chapter 3, Mute Aidness. Neutral terrain. Our skill D or higher, H. I've seen durability. Okay. Rout the enemy. Middle is defeated in battle. So what tile is this? Through HP for radius defense. Modifiers.
Stay focused.
And 10.
I will prevail.
Triggered too many people. Impossible.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's my cue.
Put me in there.
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
Oh no.
I'm on it.
This is harder than...
Witness my power. That won't do it all. Practice.
Let's look at that.
I can fight through anything. Battle. Unexpected.
Winning's always nice. I want to be all I can.
This has gone. I'm not at that bottom spot.
I get stronger?
I'd rather retreat.
I mean, I am resetting, but just kind of curious how I would have gone. But yeah, that is why I saved before doing that. But yeah, I was like outnumbered pretty much everywhere. I don't think what I had done was too bad though. But yeah, I'll just do the other battle first. I'll do it in order. Pretty sure that means I don't get double the rewards, but I don't see myself winning that. I'm pretty sure even Violet or Edelgard in those positions would have lost. Out on the Mountains, White Clouds, Chapter 3, Mutiny in the Mist. Okay. 5 units, okay. Oh wait, there are others. There's 3 down there. Another 5. So that's everyone. So there's 10. I don't mind the units, it's just their starting formation's not that great. Rout the enemy. After a bard falls in battle.
Stay focused.
No hesitation!
Each battle, a chance to grow. Such power dwells within?
You can shake the vision of an ally falling in battle. Fills up its place under some sort of protection. See if one again, nice.
I will prevail.
I will get the victory.
Battle. As you wish.
I'm pretty sure I'd walk up to them if I do that, so I actually don't want to do that.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. I'm on it.
Oh no.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
Should I have held back? Practice yields results.
No one makes it past me. Pretty good, don't you think?
Just give up.
No use. I will remove you. Flame spirit, protect me. Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
I'm impressed. That is that.
Level 9.
Such power dwells within?
Italian level 3. Not too bad.
Be gone. This is what a real man looks like.
I think that should.
What a jump. Pretty good, don't you think?
I think I forgot to put these ones last time, but that's fine.
I'll be fine.
What did I expect? All roses have thorns. Not quite what I was after.
That's no better than not dying.
It's still raring to go.
I can fight through anything. You should be honored. Greatness awaits me. I will master this.
They wanted to try anything.
Should I have held back?
You're weak.
Pretty good dodge.
That is that. Such power dwells within? Show me more.
Put me in there.
thought I was dead.
Not worth the risk.
Yeah!
What's next?
I shouldn't strain myself.
What? I lost? Not me. Never me.
Didn't realize you could double hit. Okay, so that changes things.
Oh no.
I'm on it.
You're out of luck.
Put me in there.
I shouldn't strain myself.
Okay,
I will prevail.
Now that should be fine.
Battle.
Stay focused.
Something I wanted to try.
Thanks so much.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. People like me are quick studies.
It's fine. Hit 100. Okay. As long as I hit it, should be fine.
Got him! I can improve too, you know.
Now, Guess I'll save over this. It ended well, so. I'll say this time I kind of want to start manually.
Seems simple enough.
Professor?
If I must go to battle, it's best for me to study faith and be a bishop. Playing a support role should keep me far away from carnage.
Satisfied, Ferdy? Then you can take care of reporting our results.
I am sorry. I was not focused. I was too distracted wondering why Dorothea hates me.
I'm getting closer.
Italian.
Seems simple enough.
Let's put this to the test.
Oh, I see now.
I'm closing in on expertise.
It's Adelgar's birthday.
Thank you.
You have some allies you can take on to reading exams. Take a look at the certifications review which you can take. Armored Knight. Brigand. Oh, they need heavy armor as well. Could be this.
A new path to tread. I guess. As expected.
I've passed, have I?
Okay, so... I'm gonna save that intermediate seal. Chapter 1, the side story. Most explored, but you could battle our best. Going to explore. Try to do the advice. Not good at cleaning up. I'll try my best, but before I know it, everything's messy again. I read the first half of that response and just like the don't panic, and I thought that was right, but then I realized that it probably wouldn't fit in that situation, actually.
What? I desire...
Faculty training. Exactly what I did. was broken there. Okay, so.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I would be liking that greatly.
3 grew stronger, the 2 invited him more.
Come to think of it. Here to train?
Professor, let me sing for you.
I'll keep...
As among the 3 grew stronger, the 3 of you gained faith experience and authority experience.
I still have much to learn.
Yeah, I think that was pretty well spent.
Professor.
People are calling me a thief, but I would never be doing bad things just because I'm moving quickly without my enemies. This is why I must be learning the bow and sword. I think she already used the sword before. Remember in the last battle at least.
We make a good team. This is an...
We are not.
I got perfect again.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
As long as it makes me stronger.
Hope this is good for something. Oh, I see now.
A lot of people did seminar. Gotta go with Cetus again. They got 6 people attending.
The glory of progress. My efforts were not in vain.
The battlefield has much to teach.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Motivation of attendees increased by 50.
Ah, you have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am. But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own. That was my plan, to emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive. Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you, know. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
Ferdinand and Dorothy have attained support level B.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
I tried Dorothea, attained support level C.
My thank you so much.
The Magdred Ambush, White Clouds, Chapter 3, in the Abyss.
No matter how powerful our enemies may be, there's no need to worry so long as we're with Catherine, the mighty wielder of Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
One must wonder why Lord Lenato would incite such a reckless rebellion.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I remember that day well. No one saw it coming. Roughly 4 years ago, the King of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. I believe that about sums it up, correct?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them, and so he was handed over to the church for execution. Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Okay, so... Seems there's going to be fog of war for this battle.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
That smell. It's fresh blood. It seems the battle has already started within the fog.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Look at the ability maps. When battlefields with thick fog, your units will only be able to see enemies that are close by. Proceed with caution. Units' movements will be touched. If your allies do not suffer heavy losses, be careful not to let your allies flee.
Oh no.
Stay focused. I will prevail.
am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's my cue.
Battle?
Put me in there.
As you wish. I'm on it.
I will get the victory.
Lord Lonato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Where do I start?
Oh wait, there's not really that much of a reason to heal yet.
Lonato, please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lonato has the strength to carry on. A great help.
Okay, so we got Monster Piercer. Talon level up.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
That one's on them.
Well done.
I get what I want!
Man, those soldiers are garbage.
Stay down.
fog is lifting as a result of the dark mage being defeated. It seems the fog was caused by magic.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a Knight of Theros!
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
There's that side done.
I thank you.
Not so fast!
Watch how weak you are!
Think this through.
There we go. Figured I would try combat art just to see if that would help.
You'll be repaid.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Allow me to demonstrate.
You! I will be the one to kill you, no other!
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth. No other option.
Thank you.
Crack?
I will prevail. That really helped.
Not a chance.
This is accuracy, though. How much damage does the Violence do?
That vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
It's level 11. Iron Sword Bird.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
My thank you so much.
Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lonato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies. If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lonato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Combat forecast.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
Here's the mini-map. Received 3,000 G from from Church of Seros as funding for this month's activity. It's Casper's birthday.
Thanks.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Explore. Find tournaments to get this much. Reward Steel Sword Plus. I saw that their outfits did change. Recruiting popularity. Oh, we can get Catherine. Very good. But yeah, I'm probably going to be ending things here just because it's been quite a long stream. I'll do that next time. Let me just go ahead and save. So, yeah, I might be back later, actually, and do some more Fire Emblem. I'm not really sure. I know I will be back later to do some Animal Crossing. Right around 8 here. I think that's whenever the KK Slider concerts go on, so, kind of do that for the anniversary of Animal Crossing New Horizons, which was today. So, yeah, going to be ending things here for now. Guess I'll see everyone in the next